What is that thing, BroBots?
Oh, that? That's,
Who are we kidding?
We need backup. I repeat, backup.
Yep, these robots are definitely not obeying the 3 laws of robotics. Well, looks like the big cliffhanger about trusting no one didn't really go anywhere. It was just all a setup for some stupid punchline about pizza. And it couldn't have worked better. Hello everyone, Regular Rigby here, and today we are looking at episode 2 of season 8, Cool BroBots. This episode was actually pretty good, and I really liked the idea about the evil helping robots. It worked very well in a regular show setting. The basic premise is the invaders scene at the end of last episode, where a group of robots whose sole duty is to come help those in need. However, Mordecai and Rigby don't buy into this stigma, thinking that they are actually there to kill everyone because of the message that they got at the end of the previous episode. This leads into a great little montage of the robots seemingly trying to attack all the guys at the park, but on second glance, after some fun sight gags, they're actually just helping them by fluffing pillows or getting a bib or giving them chicken. For some reason they have cooked chicken at the park. Let's not read into that. This then segues into the 2 dudes following one of them onto their ship and tricking the security in the most regular show way possible of dressing up in tinfoil before stumbling on one of the robots speaking aloud to himself their evil plan. Because villains always have to gloat and monologue even when alone, just in case someone will overhear them and so they can understand the evil plot naturally. When trying to prove what they found, the lead BroBot gets an award for the lamest excuse ever and the greatest line of this episode.
But you drew X's over our faces.
the X's help to remind us who to help. X marks the spot for helping.
However, when Mordecai and Rigby are about to get completely brushed aside, some really cool space rangers, or whatever they are, come and reveal the robot's true intentions. This leads into an epic climax with a giant bull and lumberjack versus the park gang and their new laser guns. Normally, we are used to the park getting completely destroyed and just being rebuilt the next episode, but I'm curious to see if this is the case this time, since they are now in space and don't have the tools to rebuild. Now, who am I kidding? Of course it's going to be rebuilt and be completely fine next episode. The ending continues my theory about one whole overarching story as they turn Pops' bedroom into the command center and the park flies off to complete its own mission. Anybody else getting a Star Trek vibe coming out from here? No? Just me? Well, either way, I just keep getting more and more excited for this season. They have really raised the bar so high, and my hopes have just been raised that little bit higher. Overall, this episode had some fun villains, a great climax, the introduction of some interesting new allies, and a fun little story that fits well into the new narrative that the writers seem to be trying to weave. Clearly this was all planned out from the start, and they were sent into space by Maylard for some big mission that we haven't learnt about yet. I'm very curious to see where they're being taken, and just what is next for our heroes, and learn along with them. And, as always, let me know down below what you thought of today's episode of Regular Show.
Zero!